How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RC here, and I am back with another LEGO news video for you guys. In this video, we're going to be going over the LEGO Ninjago Summer 2023 set images. There are 11 main sets, plus some other small side ones to go over here. Thank you to both JB Spielborn for posting these, as well as 1414 Falcon Fan for putting them up on Instagram. There's a lot to get through, so let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the video. All right, and we're going to start off here with the Destiny's Bounty Race Against Time. This is going to be $140 in the United States and have 1,739 pieces. Now, this set was one of the few images that leaked in advance to all of the set images coming available. So I've actually seen this set and given some initial thoughts on it based on that leak. I really like this blue dragon up in the top right corner. I think it's a really nice build, actually. However, the Destiny's Bounty build itself just doesn't work for me. Destiny's Bounty is one of my favorite Ninjago ships, one of my favorite Ninjago sets, period. I would really like to have a Destiny's Bounty in my collection. I've missed some of the previous ones, and the last one I really did want to get. Red's my favorite color. I love the design. It's just a really, really cool model in general. But this one, the way you've got this indent in the middle of the hull of the ship is just so bizarre. It's just so odd. It looks wrong to me. It just really does not work well. It's like you've got two separate sections of the ship. Now, I know it's obviously flying. I don't love the booster design either, but it definitely doesn't look like something that could float or would be buoyant because of the way this design is. They've also axed the dragon head at the front, which was iconic. Just in general, I think this is really a huge miss. The price to piece ratio is not bad at $140 for 1,700-ish pieces. But yeah, I don't know, just the execution of this set does not do it for me. I'm unfortunately not a very big fan. The minifigures are okay. We do get this new helmet design, or I believe that's a new helmet design for all of our ninjas, and so probably new body prints to go with it. Certainly interesting and looks pretty good, but I don't find the minifigures to be overly special for this set either, so there's just nothing that really sells it for me other than I like this blue dragon. Then we have the Heatwave transforming lava dragon for $50 in the US with 479 pieces. An okay price to piece ratio for this one. I don't necessarily see a $50 set. This looks more like a $40 set to me, but it's not awful. I do like some of our minifigures in here. Our two bad guy minifigures I really quite like. They've got really cool designs. And again, we've got that new ninja headpiece. In terms of the dragon design itself, I do like the colors a lot. The gold and that dark red color work really nicely. When it says the transforming lava dragon, I guess it just means here you can see the head is kind of flipped down lower versus being up higher in these images. And when it's lower like this, it launches this orb at our enemy ship. So I guess that's what they're talking about, is that the head can flip. Overall, it's not a bad set. Something about the neck design for the dragon seems a little weird. I really do like this kind of flying car build, but it's, again, a pretty small build off at the side and not the main focus of the set, so this is an okay set for what it is. Then we have the Elemental Dragon versus the Empress Mech for $100, and it has 1,038 pieces. So, okay price for this one. It doesn't necessarily look like a $100 set to me because this is a pretty big Elemental Dragon build, I think. And for those of you who follow my channel for a long time, you know that I'm not a mech fan at all. And I don't typically love dragon designs and animal builds and that sort of stuff either. There's some exceptions to that. There's some that I really like. Mechs in general, just not a fan of. So the mech here does not appeal to me at all. The dragon design, I really do like the colors. The blue and the transparent yellow look great. I don't see the 1,000 pieces here. I'm not saying they're not here. I think they are here. I don't see it personally. It's not a type of set that I would buy at all, but I think some fans will be happy with this because admittedly, I do think this is a pretty nice looking dragon. It's just just not quite for me. Minifigure wise, we've got an okay minifigure selection. We're seeing some characters recurring here, but there's definitely some interesting figures in the mix. So not a bad set, just not my type of set. Following that up, we have another mech set, Lloyd and Erin Ninja Team Mechs for $80. And this set is going to have 764 pieces. So again, the price point is okay, not phenomenal, not terrible. But again, I don't necessarily see this being a 700 piece set. If you're a mech fan, you probably love this. I'm not, we've established that. And I think this Lloyd mech looks really bizarre. And I feel like it's maybe a little bit polarizing. Like some people are gonna love it and think it looks great. I don't mind the colors. But then I think there's other people that are gonna be like, what the heck is this mech design? Maybe that's just me. But for me, it's kind of a what the heck is this mech design? It doesn't really work. It is kind of neat how the two mechs can combine into one bigger mech here. That is a nice touch, nice feature. I do kind of like that. The smaller mech isn't anything. Erin's mech isn't really anything super interesting to me either. So yeah, as a set, it's okay. The minifigure selection, decent. We have some interesting figures alongside here. But not much else to say on this one either. It is what it is. Then we have Sora's Transforming Mech Bike Racer for $45 in the United States. This one's going to have 384 pieces, so this one is a little bit pricier, but I can kind of see the $45 price tag. Like, it looks interesting. This main image to me looks really rendered. I don't know why. It looks really rendered. It just looks very fake. Maybe I'm going crazy, but something about it just seems off. The build itself is interesting. I kind of like the bike build. I do like the colors here. The colors really work for me. Something about it I think looks really nice. But the way it transforms into a mech, I think just kind of looks goofy. Like this bike looks pretty cool. The mech variation just looks weird. That doesn't work for me at all. I guess the bright side is you could just keep it in race car form if you wanted to. But yeah, I would never have it on display like this. I just think that looks really odd. So it's an interesting set when it's in racer mode. In mech mode, really doesn't work for me. Great wave for mech fans, not a great wave for me. Then we have Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu race car for $35. It's going to have 307 pieces. I really, really like this set. The car looks great. I wish it was a $30 set, not a $35 set. But this is more in line with the types of stuff I like. Yeah, we've had lots of Ninjago cars before, but the design here, along with the colors, really work for me. The light baby blue and white go really well together. I like some of the transparent pieces we're getting here as well. Yeah, the way this car comes together, I really, really like the look and shaping of it. And we got some cool minifigs on the side as well. So this is definitely one of my more favorite sets from this wave, more up my alley. Then there's the Imperium Dragon Hound Hunter for $20 in the US, and it's going to have 198 pieces. So again, not a terrible price on this one, but man, do I hate this design. It looks so weird and flimsy. Like the leg design just looks off. It's super skinny. That torso is super skinny, and then a super thick like neck. Just yeah, the whole shaping and the areas of emphasis that are really bulked up, and then the skinny. It doesn't work. I don't even know how to describe it. Proportionally, it looks ridiculous to me, and it looks tiny and flimsy. It looks like there really wasn't enough pieces to make this idea work. That's how I kind of feel about this one. It was a cool concept. I was kind of looking forward to this one. I like the colors here, but the final product just doesn't do it for me. Then we have a 4+ set. This is going to be Kai and Ras Car and Bike Battle. $20, just over 100 pieces for this one. And as far as 4+ sets go, you know, I'm not a big 4+ set guy, but we got some cool minifigures in this. Only a couple, but still cool nonetheless. And some nice bike builds, honestly. This is amazingly one of my favorite sets in this wave. Despite being a 4+ set, it doesn't feel like it sacrifices too much detail, and you get some cool car builds to go with it, so not a lot for me to complain about on this one. I actually really like this set design. $20 feels like a lot for it, but that's what you would expect out of 4+ sets. They always feel like a lot. But I really like it. It's one of the rare examples of me liking a 4+ set, which is kind of crazy. Then we have 3 of these Spinjitzu drift sets. One for Nia, one for Kai, and one for Lloyd. And it's been a while since we've had like a little line of these kind of mini Spinjitzu spin pieces. And this is an interesting design. I think it looks kind of cool. It's never been my type of thing to collect. But, you know, given that it's the first time we've had spinner-like builds in a long time, I think there's probably some people who are going to be excited about it. To me, Nia's is the best just because I really like the blue color and some of the transparent blue pieces that we're getting here. I think Nia's looks the coolest. But yeah, I'm sure some people are quite happy to see a return to, you know, some Ninjago spinner sets. And yeah, they're a thing. They're a thing that you can get. There's also another 4+ set that's going to be $30. It was actually revealed a couple days ago. It's Nia and Erin's Baby Dragon Battle. And the 4+ness stands out here a lot more to me. I think it's around 150-ish pieces. The dragon designs do really feel like 4+ dragon designs. And for me, yeah, unlike the other 4+ set, this one really doesn't hit the spot. It's just not working. I'm sure it's great. I think it's actually a really good introductory to like dragon builds at that 4+ level, but I don't think it's something that really has much appeal beyond that. So getting into the last 2 sets here, the 2 favorites for me of this wave by far. The first is the Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores for $90, and it's going to have 1,083 pieces. This is one of the better priced sets in the wave, and it's not just the price that makes me like this, though that is part of it. This set design is really cool. You can see here from the front, the colors are great. This is a set that I'm going to be very interested in buying. The blue and the red go wonderfully together, and I really like this tree design at the side too, with the leaves and the way it comes together. It looks really nice. It's one of the nicest LEGO Ninjago temple builds in this sort of scale in a long time. There's some gorgeous, highly detailed, larger temple sets, but in this scale, I'm really liking what LEGO has achieved with this set. And here you can get a better idea of the size. They do pack quite a lot in here still. I think this set is phenomenal. Not a lot in the way of interior, just because of the nature of the design. It's mostly a facade. That's how you get this amount of size with this smaller piece count. But this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I still think the interior is decent. They pack a lot into the little bit of space they have. Minifigure selection here is awesome too. This, I believe, is an exclusive minifigure to the set. I like our ninja selection as well. Another cool headpiece on some of our bad guy minifigures. Yeah, really solid set overall looking at it. I think this is a fantastic set, and it would be my favorite set of the LEGO Ninjago Summer Wave if it weren't for the Ninjago City markets. Now, this is not a full HD quality image, but it's better than the previous leaked image that I made a video on. I can see a little bit more detail, so we're gonna talk about it in a little bit more detail in this video. I love the Ninjago City modular sets. I've got Ninjago City Gardens in the corner behind me. I've got Ninjago City docks waiting to be built, and I just am missing currently the original Ninjago City set, which is one of my white whales at this point. The Ninjago City markets seems to be a continuation of just the excellent Ninjago City sets we've got. It's going to be over 6,000 pieces. This is going to be a must buy for me. Seeing the details a little more clearly here, the colors look great with this darker purple over here. We've got this green kind of tower section here, as well as some more traditional brown and white buildings on both sides. This is a gondola going across the middle with a yellow gondola hanging down the middle. I think that looks super cool and creative. I love the little red bridge down here. We've even got like a little temple gateway. The elements of this set that I can see in this image, I really, really like. Even the tree on the roof. I'm not entirely sure what this is on the other roof, but in general, I really like the combination of elements and features that we're getting in this Ninjago City Markets set. This is going to be one of my favorite sets of the year without a doubt. Yeah, it's looking great. I will probably make another video covering it when we get high-res images, just because I really love these sets. Really like what we're seeing here as well. Like I said, these last two sets are definitely my favorite of the Ninjago wave. I'm going to leave this video here though, guys. It's gotten longer than I intended. Those are all of the LEGO Ninjago Summer 2023 sets that are going to be coming out. Overall, I think it's a pretty mediocre wave that's saved by these last two sets that are really solid. Or saved is maybe a stretch. I don't think it's saved. They're a saving grace, if anything, but the wave itself I still think is pretty mediocre. There's nothing else in there that really appeals to me. If you're a Mech fan, probably a little bit better, but in general, I think it's a pretty meh summer wave for Ninjago. Let me know your thoughts down below, though. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think, what you have to say about these sets. Do you like them? Do you not? Let me know your favorites down below. Like I said, I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say, so please do comment. Leave a like as well if you like the video. It's a great way for you to show your support. Let me know that you guys like this kind of content. I have LEGO news, videos, reviews, all that sort of stuff on my channel, so if that interests you, do go check it out and subscribe so you do not miss my videos when they come out. There's going to be more LEGO news as we're heading into the summer months, and probably lots of reviews and other LEGO related content as well. So again, subscribe so you do not miss those videos when they come out. And with all that said, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.